3 underrated Roblox games, brand new series. Just as the title suggests, we're going to be taking a look at some games that maybe kind of flown under the radar and don't get the player base they need to. So first up here, we've got Breezy Bay. At first glance, this game looks like Animal Crossing, but for Roblox, but there's a lot more to it than that. You start out with this beautiful island, and let me tell you, it only took me a little bit of playing this game for me to forget I was playing a Roblox game. Like, it's that good. For me personally, the graphics remind me a lot of like Wizard 101 and other MMOs like that I used to play as a kid, so very nostalgic there. Definitely gets points for that for me. But yeah, you start out on an island and you can go and do quests and pick up items and you can craft stuff and turn those in to complete the quest, and then you can expand your island, make it gigantic. Also, like Animal Crossing, you can place different things all across your island. And of course, you get the multiplayer aspect from Roblox. You can go and visit other players' islands. And they actually have this cool feature where, like, if you go and visit another player's island, you can like enhance the items on their island. So if they go and pick it up, they get bonus currency basically. So very cool system there. The NPCs are also very fun to talk to. They each have their own personality. Reminds you a lot of Pokemon because you've got one for water, grass, and fire, but they each have different benefits of working with them, and they unlock different items on your island depending on who you have more influence with. Me personally, I went with Bertha, the one that kind of looks like a tree, because in Pokemon I always went with grass type Pokemon, so it just kind of felt right to me. Also worth noting is the music is absolutely beautiful. Shout out to Mark, you did an amazing job. They also have a button where you can hide the UI, and they have a really cool content creator program too. The game just gives me really strong vibes of this development team knows what they're doing. They've got some experience, and I'm definitely looking forward to more from Breezy Bay. Up next on our list is Constructa. Big shout out to Underrated Games on Twitter for recommending this one to me. At first glance, this game is build a boat for treasure, but in space. You get to build spaceships, but instead of going out and trying to sail your way to the finish line like in Build a Boat, you actually get to test out your ships against other players in these control point matches. Like, I made the worst creation ever. I just took a bunch of blocks, smashed them together, put some guns on top and some engines on the bottom and sent that out there, and I still had a great time. You get to shoot down other players, and they have these control points where instead of like going and sitting in them and waiting for the flag to go up or whatever, like some games, you actually shoot them until they turn to your team's color. Really cool game there. It's also worth noting this is another game that for the most part makes you forget you're even playing a Roblox game. The game was just released at the end of January, so it's still fairly new, but I'm thinking we're going to get a lot of cool updates out of this one, and I'm absolutely looking forward to it. And last on our list is Space Wars, and I actually have stream footage of this one because we had a few requests to play it, and let me say, I had a lot of fun in Space Wars. This game comes from the same developer as Zeppelin War, so if you like that game or Naval Warfare, or if you're a fan of space battles and the Star Wars Battlefront games, I think you're really going to like this one. To put it simply, you pick a team, you spawn in, you go grab a ship, or in some cases you hop into someone else's ship and team up with them. You go out, you shoot down other ships, you work as a team, you fight over outposts, you blow up the other team's base, and you win, all within a massive 52-player server. It's also worth noting this is another game that only came out last month. It's still in alpha, but it's already so much fun, and I think we're going to see a lot of really cool updates out of this game in the coming months. And that's everything. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know which of these games you're going to try, or if you've already tried some of them. I hope you have an awesome day, and I'll see you in the next one.